Hey everyone, and welcome. This is Alex here of Angel Soul Blessings 777 on Etsy, and I'm here to do my very first live. So I don't know how this works. This is my first time going live, so this is a new experience for me. So I hope you guys are doing well and that you're enjoying this Saturday. Today is Saturday, May the 2nd. 2020. If you can believe we're in May already. I feel like this year has gone by so fast that it is ridiculous. And that you never know what this year is going to bring. So it is crazy that we're already halfway through, sort of, the year. And we have like 1 month to go. Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of water here. Well, I hope you guys are doing well and that everything is going well. And today I just wanted to stop in and see how things were doing. I didn't know if you guys were enjoying your Saturday night and your weekend. And this is my first time doing live. So I just wanted the opportunity to kind of know what I was doing and how things were going to go. So if you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and the little notification button, so that way you can get all the future uploads of my channel as well, and that way you can be able to join us when we have more future live videos as well. Also, if you like a personalized angel reading with me, I will leave all the information in the description box below, and that way you'll be able to find it as well. Also, just a 411 as well. Take a little care of the house business and everything. For the Destiny Marker reading, that is $30. If you would like that, I will leave all the information in the description box below. And that price is valid, and the reading special is valid until next Sunday. So, for next Sunday, when it expires, a new reading will be taking its place. So if you would like that, take advantage of it, because when I post it on Etsy, it will be for $6. So if you would like it, take advantage of it and get it at the special price of $30, which isn't really bad in my opinion. Now, I'm hoping my voice will be good for the rest of the remainder of this live. If not, I will take a little break and step out and get some water as well. The reason that my throat is a little dry is because I went into work on Friday, and the chemicals that they use in the building now for when we are at work, and yes, I am an essential worker as well. I'm qualified under that as well. Is not the fact that they use all these chemicals, and I feel like I'm allergic to the chemicals because every time I go in, it always takes a couple days for the coughing to go down, and then for me to be able to recover from coughing, because I do cough a lot because my mouth gets really dry, and then I feel like that is part of the key. So as you can see, I'm shuffling the cards here as well. I do have some cards available. I might do a couple of live readings at the end here. So that is really cool. But yeah, so that is really what is going on. So for tip number 1, let's get into the 3 tips. Let's get into the topic here. So for the 3 tips for combating anxiety in the spiritual sense are, so the first one here is that we're going to talk about is journaling. And I know a lot of people hate journaling because they think, meditation, and people hate meditation because they're not able to quiet their mind and really just have that moment of clarity and peace and just be present in what they're thinking. And I know that's a little hard and that is a little frustrating sometimes, but journaling is a great way for you to be able to express your emotions, and especially the ones that you're feeling, and not allowing your emotions to get the better of you. And it's okay to have that moment and be. A lot of people think that um, what they're feeling at that time is bad or wrong or something like that. But in reality, you're allowed to feel that what you're feeling. And coming from a counseling standpoint, that is accepting what you're feeling in the moment and being okay with what you're feeling and learning to distinguish your emotions. And that is called self reflection. So, that is really what the point of journaling is. It's all about that self reflection, that self growth, and that self healing. And really, that is really what that is there for. It's all about the self reflection, the self growth, the self healing, looking at the situation from a different perspective, being able to see things clearly. That will be able to allow you to move through your situation and whatever it is that you're going through, whether it is a relationship or talking about love. One of my favorite topics, actually. As you guys know, I'm a love um, bee at heart. I'm a very much a romantic at heart. I love romance. I love the feeling of love, and I love being in love and the feelings associated with love. That is one of my favorite things, and I feel like that's why I love doing what I do, is because I love being able to help other people. Um, whether it be from a counseling perspective or from a spiritual counseling perspective, with talking about angels and um, your loved ones on the other side and things like that. So it's really all very good and exciting. I love, 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 love doing that as well. So that is very beneficial. So that is the first very tip for being able to connect um, and be able to start dealing with the anxiety. And I do kind of relate to what you guys are talking about with anxiety, is because I too deal with anxiety, and I have been diagnosed from my counselor as having anxiety and depression as well. It may not seem that I have depression, but there are days when I am not feeling my 100% work mode, and I'm not like, when I'm not live or doing videos or in that work mode for my spiritual business, it is, I do carry that sense of depression sometimes as well. So, and I feel like we all have that sense of depression every once in a while as well. We may not have that low periods where, oh my gosh, that is really what it is. For me, there was a point this year, in 2020, earlier in January. It was back when I was dating my old boyfriend. And he was really, I don't know what I would do without him, because he was very beneficial in that point in my life. Um, but I remember getting to the point one night where I was just feeling at this point of thinking for a split second, it was a split second thought, that I wanted to end my life and what was it worth living. And I was at a very dark space, and I never gotten that dark before. And that is really kind of like one of the most influential kind of moments in my life, because it made me want to change. And I just remember that night that I called my ex-boyfriend at the time, and it was in January because I'm with someone else now. But it is, I called them and they answered in the middle of the night when they were at work, and they knew that I needed help, and they knew that I needed um, someone to talk to. And I was really just struggling with that as well. And that is really having that sense because the next morning when I went to pick them up from work, because I did pick them up from work and stuff like that, he bought me breakfast that morning and we were able to just talk. And he listened to everything that I needed to say to him. And that was very important to me. And just being there, I feel like that is one of the things that journaling helps you to recognize is that it helps you to recognize the need for yourself to be there for others. And I feel like we tend to forget that, especially with everything that's going on in the world. I feel like that is what this is really teaching me is being there for other people and knowing that we're not alone. And I feel like, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, especially during this time, this crisis or whatever it is that you want to talk about it. I feel that it has brought people closer together because I feel like I noticed that my friends check up on me more. I have reached out to friends from the past that I have not spoken to in a while. I have been able to reconnect and see how everybody's doing. And I feel like that is very beneficial, and especially with all the time. And I know this is kind of like a side topic of what everything is going on and stuff, but I feel like it's important to talk about. I'm sorry, it is not the you know what, and it's just that my throat is dry from the chemicals at work, and it's not that. So, I was at work yesterday, and then I did that. So, so, but anyhow, that is the first tip. And if you guys are just joining us, today we're going to be talking about 3 tips for combating anxiety. So 3 spiritual tips for combating anxiety as well. So that is really what it is. And that is how we're going to go through tonight. So, and if you like this channel as well, I ask that you hit the little subscribe button and the notification button so that way you can get all the future uploads of all my videos as well. And also, if you'd like a personalized angel reading with me, I'll leave all the description in the information box below, so that way you'll be able to get started as well, and be able to find me and purchase a reading. So, so for tip number 2, I love tip number 2, and tip number 2 is actually meditation. So, I'm sorry, I don't know why my throat is acting up. So, but with meditation is very vital, especially for those of you that are working on increasing your spiritual gifts and getting started that way. And it's able to help you to quiet your mind and be able to listen to spirit as well. And it also just helps you to zone everything out and de-stress. And there are many health benefits to meditation as well. And it can be a form of either walking. It doesn't have to be the sit and listen to a meditation for 20 minutes, but it can be walking, being in a bathtub, taking a bath, having some nice music on, like jazz or romantic music. And it can be any of those combinations where you're driving in the car. And that's actually where I get a lot of my intuitive hits from, is because when I'm in the car, my mind goes blank. Well, not really blank, but I am in the driving zone, and immediately my mind goes to the other side. And that is usually what happens. And also, another place where my mind goes blank immediately is when I'm getting a massage. Okay, so whenever I get a massage, my body relaxes and the energy is clearing because they're working on my back. And that is really when the energy, I tune in to the other side and just automatically go. And I'm feeling and sensing and hearing spirit during that time. And it never fails. Never, ever, ever. Unless it's a romantic massage and other things are going on like that, then I can tune it out. But if it's another one, like a normal massage, then I'm up to the other side in heaven. So that is really what it is. So, but yeah, so let us move on here, shall we? Let us go to tip number 3. So tip number 3 for combating anxiety is breathing. And I know that's kind of a simple one, but deep breathing is very beneficial as well because it gets you centered into your heart space, and that's how you connect with spirit and the life force of God. And God is in us, and God is all around us. And that is really, really vital as well. So, that is very crucial as well. So that is really tip number 3. Alrighty. So I feel like we should draw some cards for you guys and see what you guys need to know on, let's just say, anxiety. What you guys need to know on anxiety and how to deal with it. So the deck that I'm going to be using is the Diana Cooper Archangel Animal Oracle cards. They are the Archangel Animal Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. Very lovely deck. This is the deck. I love it. Alrighty. So, what does everybody need to know for anxiety? What does everybody need to know for anxiety? Hmm. Beautiful. Okay, these all make sense. I love these cards. So for the first card here is that we have the giraffe card. And again, that's kind of what we were talking about earlier, which is all about tuning into that life force within you, the essence of the soul, and really just tuning into your soul and the light within, be able to listen to the divine, to God, Jesus, the angels, Holy Spirit, and things like that. And they'll be able to guide and direct your path. And really just tuning into that higher wisdom from the other side, and God and Jesus, the angels, they are going to be able to help you out as well. So I love this card. Isn't it the cutest? It is Aspire to Higher Knowledge and Wisdom with Archangel Jophiel. And really what they're telling me is allowing yourself to be in the moment as well. And really just know that this too shall pass. And that's really what they're saying. So anytime that you're dealing with anxiety or any form of it, and you're feeling anxious for whatever reason, knowing that it's just for the moment, it's not going to be forever, but it too shall pass. And they're saying that over and over again to reiterate that this too shall pass and that everything is going to be okay and you're going to be at peace again. So, an Archangel Jophiel is here as well in the card. And they are saying an Archangel Jophiel is all about transition as well. So, that is really beneficial as well. So, the next card here is that we have the Monkey card. And an experience all that life has to offer. And it is with Archangel Raphael. And this to me, and what the angels are telling me, is all about having compassion and understanding of oneself and not to beat yourself up. not to be so critical, not to be over anxious or overly concerned, um, and not to doubt and not be being afraid of something that is seeming like you're afraid, knowing that the angels have your back. So that is really crucial. And it is experience all that has life to offer. And again, it is with Archangel Raphael. And Archangel Raphael is definitely here at this time, helping you to have peace within yourself, and along with Mother Mary as well. So that is a beautiful card. So the next one here is that we have Deer, and working in partnership with the universe. That is really what this is all about. Being able to work in partnership with the universe, with God, the angels, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and things like that. It's trust and the support of the universe with Archangel Michael and faith. So, Archangel Michael is here for protecting you, along with God, Jesus, Mother Mary, the angels, knowing you that you're not alone, and that you have your spiritual team for support, especially if you're feeling anxious or afraid. So, the next one here is that we have the Pig card, and this is all about setting the boundaries. So, allowing yourself to set boundaries with spirit. A lot of times that's what it is spirit coming through and being able to trying to pass along a message. For years, I thought that I was going kooky because I kept hearing, seeing, and feeling, and knowing that spirit was there and knowing that spirit was talking with me. I remember when I was a child, and it was after my grandpa passed. I was more along the lines of high school because it was after my freshman year. And I was in my bathroom at the time at my house in Cleveland, and there was this bathroom had no windows or whatever because it didn't lead to the outside, or there was no wind that could have knocked anything over. But one day I just happened to notice that there was a little bear there, and he usually was always on this one space in the area there. I don't know, but I just happened to notice that he was in the sink, and he was there, and I was like, that was huge for me because I called my grandpa Bear, and I knew that was a sign and symbol from him, from spirit in heaven, that saying he was around and that he was okay. And I still get choked up to this day about that because I love my grandpa, and even right now, I can feel that he's around and that he's guiding and protecting me as well from spirit. And still hasn't happened. And I know he helps out with relationships as well. So, because I know without a doubt that he guided the person that I'm with now to be with me. And I know, I sense. And he knew I wanted the person that honored and respected me for me. And this person has exceeded all expectations to date. So, it's truly been a blessing. I never thought I would have that. So that is beneficial. So, but this is the pig. So, and the last one here is that we have is the gray squirrel. And this is all about not overthinking and not overanalyzing and being able to trust as well. So, find new way, and it's all about finding out new ways of solving problems, and it is with Archangel Raphael. So, we have a lot of Archangel Raphael cards here. So, I feel like Archangel Raphael is the angel that you should work with for anxiety as well. So, but anyway, guys, I just wanted to hop in here really quick. Sorry if I started breaking down there, because that was very personal. I didn't know why I shared that story, but I definitely did share that story. And maybe it was something that I needed to hear and have a message for myself, I guess. I don't know. Usually that's what it is. Because I really felt my grandpa's energy around me very strongly there, and I was starting to tear up, and it was very strong, and I haven't felt that in a really a while. So that was really very beneficial. So that is really good. I'm glad that he's doing well, and I know he was right here. So still has he has his hand on my shoulder. So and I love. So, but yeah, so until next time, guys, I'm gonna hopefully the next live is better and that I'm a little bit more prepared. Again, this was very off the topic, very unscripted. Didn't really have a plan in place. I just kind of went with it and delivered. So, I just wanted to stop in and say hi. And if you guys would like a personalized reading, I will leave all the information in the description box below. And until next time, guys, have a safe night. And I will talk with you later. Bye, everybody.